it is something that completely changed my life, and the way that I treat my body has just gotten so much freaking better. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about something that honestly is my precious little secret. Like, it completely changed my life. I lost 40 pounds over, I don't want to like range it in a time, because to be honest with you, I didn't see results for like a big amount of time. So like for that, at least for like a month period, I did not see results. But anyways, we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey, how I got started, 4 easy steps that I actually like broke it down to. Of course, I'm not a professional, so everything I say, take it with a little grain of salt. This is just what worked for me, not professional advice. If it works for you, let me know, give it a try. If you're in a weight loss journey, you know how hard it is and the amount of trying that goes into it. So before getting into the video and how I actually broke it down for me, let me just give you a little story and how I even got started and like what was my motivation. So obviously growing up, I was very athletic. I was always doing gymnastics, ballet, volleyball, like honestly every sport that was in my school or like near where I was living, I was doing. Being active was a very important part of my life. It meant the absolute word for me until I had to move, and all of that kind of stopped, because where I was living after the age of like 16, 17, there was no sports near me, and everything, obviously I was new to the area and everything was just far from me. So to be honest with you, like I completely stopped, started getting on birth control, started eating kind of crazy. Obviously I was still like very lean. I was kind of like skinny fat, not like skinny fit, if you know the difference. So that was something that I was absolutely okay with. To be honest, in case any of this triggers you, I'm gonna put some before and after pictures, and I just want to say that there is absolutely nothing wrong with the way that I looked when I gained over, I would say like 50 pounds. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love my body. It doesn't matter if I'm skinny, if I'm fat, you name it. Like, I'm absolutely confident within myself. I just did it because I was not in my best mental health, if that makes sense. Like, I was happy and I was accepting of my body, but I just know that if I was taking care of myself, and I mean like being active and eating better, I was going to feel better, because it's just something that was always part of me, if that makes sense. Okay, so I actually have 4 steps into how I actually lost all the weight. And to be honest with you, the first one is identifying why you're gaining weight. And now I know it sounds so like, well, what the fuck is she saying? Like, obviously I'm eating. To be honest with you, there's many reasons why you could be gaining weight. For me, it was a very important step, because think of it this way: if you don't know what's your problem, how are you gonna find a solution to that problem? And so for me, it was not that I was eating super unhealthy. Obviously you always hear like if you eat clean, like you're gonna be losing weight. That's not always right. I was not like eating junk food every single day, so identifying why I was gaining the weight was super important in my weight loss journey. Like I said, I was not eating anything crazy. I was not like eating burgers and binge eating. I have never been a binge eater. Like, I don't eat after 8. I'm not really a breakfast person. So that main step was really can't speak was really what got me started. Obviously, if let's say you're a girl and you're like on birth control and you're gaining a few pounds, it could be that you're not necessarily gaining that weight yourself, but birth control does give you a lot of like water weight. So it could be something as simple as just getting rid of that water weight and you're good to go. And for me, it was a little bit of both. I was eating whatever I wanted. I'm always gonna be eating whatever I wanted, but the portions that I was putting in my body were a little bit bigger than what should have been going in my body, if that makes sense. Also, I was not being like active at all. And you know that for you to lose weight, you need to be active. The way to lose weight is to be burning more than what you're eating, and obviously I was already not burning at all. And something else was that I was also on birth control since I was like 15, so obviously all of that crazy water weight was still in me. And trust me, once I figured out that portions, water weight, and getting exercise was the reason why I was not losing weight, or at least like maintaining my normal weight, it completely changed my life. Something else that goes into it, and that was my literally second step, was my mental health. And let's be a little more honest. If you're clicking on this video because you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to find like the easiest way, let me tell you that it's not happening unless you're set in the right mindset for it. And let me tell you why. There's so many videos and I lost 10 pounds in 1 week. Do this exercise and you're gonna look like, I don't know, Kim Kardashian. All of those videos could be so freaking triggering, at least for somebody like me. And just think of it, like, you're in a weight loss journey, you're doing the best you can, and basically all of those videos that just say the same thing, like, you have to keep in mind that all of our bodies are different. You know, you could drop 10 pounds in, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. For me, it was not taking that long. So, I mean, for me, it took a little bit longer. So, if it makes sense, you need to be in the right mindset. You need to take care of your mental health. And that was something that I was not doing. I noticed that while I was trying to lose weight and I was basically just like talking down on myself, like just being like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I not losing weight? Like, I'm doing everything that I think it's right. I don't know, but it was just not working. It was just not working until I started doing it for the right reasons. So something that a doctor told me was, if you want to lose weight, and it is not just like 5 pounds or 10 pounds, it is more like at least like 20, you need to understand that you need to change your lifestyle. Because yes, you could do a lot of different things in the market that are gonna make you drop those 20 pounds. But do you really just want to lose the weight, or do you want to keep it off? And for that, I extremely needed to be on like my mental health just needed to be on point, if I'm being honest. I needed to make sure that I was motivating myself every single day. I needed to make sure I was never comparing myself to anybody. I needed to make sure that I understood that my body is completely different from everyone else's body. I needed to give my body that break and switch to that mindset that I was doing this for the right reasons. I was doing this because I wanted to take care of myself. Yes, I got a lot of motivation from like online videos and different advices and different things that everybody was telling me, but until I switched to that mindset of I need to take care of my body and I need to take care of my mental health and just do what works for me, following other people's advices, I didn't lose the weight. once I understood that every day I was happy with the way that I looked, that every day I was more motivated, that I was treating my body with the care that it needs. But yes, it absolutely got me started in losing weight so much faster once I understood the process, that all of our bodies are different, that I was loving myself, and that I was going to be patient with my body, taking whatever time it needed to get this weight loss started. Step number 3 in how I lost my weight was food. And now food, I must say that I'm a very picky eater. I am not like a meat type of person. I'm not a vegetarian. Growing up, I was very like sick. I don't know, I guess like I was lactose intolerant, and I never understood what was wrong with me. But my mom used to always tell me that if I eat like certain meats, like I would somehow end up in the ER ever since I was like 2 years old. So I was like very picky with the food that I always put in my body. Obviously I love junk food, like I eat burgers and chicken breast, but that's about it. Like if it's not like chicken breast or like burger meats and things like that, like I don't necessarily eat it. But something that changed my journey with the food was understanding the nutrients of those foods, if that makes sense. Obviously I still eat the same foods basically, because like I said, I'm a picky eater. I'm not gonna stop eating the little foods that I like I'm not just gonna eat veggies all day. That's just not the type of person I am. But to understand the calories that those food have. With that being said, I'm not saying that I'm counting calories. Counting calories did not work for me, just because I was easily triggered when I started counting calories. I was always keeping in mind like, oh, I only have 200-300 calories left, can't eat anymore, or I'm just gonna have like a yogurt or something like that. And to be honest with you, that was very unhealthy for me. Counting the calories that I had worked for me in the sense of like, let's say I'm eating a burger and that burger is 500-600 calories. Instead of me eating it with french fries, I would put a little salad on the side, just because I know that obviously I still have more food left, still have my, I don't know, let's say lunch, snacks, dinner, and I wanted to have space for other foods without putting too much calories in my body, if that makes sense, rather than just being like, oh, I only have 1,000 calories left. Like, to be honest with you, that did not work. But understanding the amount of calories that food have and understanding my body completely changed the way that I see food. For example, for so many years I had a gluten allergy that I never even knew about until I started taking care of my body and understanding the foods that I was putting in my body. Something else is that I have a very cheaty digestive system. Very, very cheaty. So for example, I noticed during my weight loss journey that my digestive system doesn't do good breaking down carbs. And to be honest with you, every day I was eating like avocado toast or like a sandwich and things like that. And all of those food, it was not that it was making me fat, obviously. It was just making me look really, really bloated. And let's be honest, gluten-free food made me so much happier. Like, who wants to treat your body, I wouldn't say bad, but realistically speaking, like, who wants to feel like you're just bloated and crampy all day long? Nobody. At least for me, I was always feeling really bad with the food that I was putting in my body. I was always bloated. My stomach was just always hurting. And I just thought that it was, I just blamed it on something else. I'm like, oh, maybe I ate too much, or maybe I did this wrong, or maybe I did that. But to understand that it was that I needed, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that I needed to lose weight. And I understood that it was that to help my digestive system a little bit, completely changed the way I see food. And like I said, I'm a picky eater, so I'm not gonna stop eating whatever I eat. I'm gonna still eat it. But instead, I started looking for healthier options of the foods that I was already eating. Instead of eating, I don't know, an avocado toast in the morning with white bread, let's say, I started eating it with like rice cakes, or with like whole wheat bread, or at least like a more healthier option, so I know that throughout the day I was not gonna feel like that bad stomach pain or like that bad bloated belly. But yes, something that I did with my foods was just looking for healthier options. Also understanding that just because we think something is healthy doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy. So that's why I don't believe in like counting calories or like restricting my body. I know that when we're on a weight loss journey, we always think, oh, I have to diet, and that is completely not true. In a way, yes. In a way, no. Think of it this way: if you're just going on a diet, it means I'm gonna do this for a month or two, probably a week or two. If you're saying I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing something that generally works for me, and generally something that makes me happy and makes my mental health happy and makes my body happy, completely change. For example, I would go to like, let's say Applebee's, and they have my absolute favorite salad, and I would think that I'm eating healthy just because I'm eating that salad. And honey, let me tell you, that salad had 800 calories. Actually like 900 something. I don't know. More than 800, that's the point. And a salad, 800 calories. 900. For my people that count calories, that's almost your whole day of food. So to understand that instead of eating that salad and think that I'm eating healthy, I could literally have like tenders, fries, and burgers. Completely, obviously, calories from salad and calories from junk food, it's absolutely not the same. But I'm just putting an example in why I don't restrict myself and my food. I generally just eat what makes me happy, what makes my stomach happy, and to understand that it was absolutely okay to have cheat days. Because at the end of the day, I was gonna pick it up and start eating better for myself, and not just better because I wanted to lose weight or I had like a certain weight goal. Step number 4 was exercise. And now, exercise. Let's be honest. There is clothing, and there's so many instructors and just people who are active, I guess, live a more active lifestyle, that have so many programs, like 2 weeks program, a month program. And I would go and I do it for a day or two, and to be honest with you, it was just so hard to push through. It was just, I don't know, my body was just in so much pain after, and I just didn't want to do it by like a week. By the end of that week, I knew I was never gonna go back to that program, and that held me back so much, in the sense of like, I was thinking that if I don't do these workouts, I was not gonna lose weight. And obviously I know that weight loss is 80% food, 20% workout, but obviously that workout matters. So for me to understand that any type of workout really works, seriously, any type of workout matters. You don't have to do 2-week program. Now I know these programs are amazing, trust me. Now that I'm a little bit further in that, I've been working out for like a month or 2, maybe 3, to understand that these programs do work, but it's not all you have to do or all there is. It completely changed my mindset and what exercise looks like. Obviously you're overweight, or should I say I'm overweight. I was overweight. And obviously I'm 4'11", so the weight does not look good on me. I put on 5 pounds and it's gonna look like 15 or 20 because I'm just so small and short. So to understand that something as simple as setting more realistic goals was gonna work better. Now let me explain what is realistic goals, and like, at least for me, it was, I found this calculator that would tell me how many calories I should be burning a day and how many calories I should be eating a day. Obviously, like I said, I don't count calories, but I would take little suggestions from it. Now the workout part, I think I started at 300 calories. Obviously quarantine happened. I was not working out at all. I was not working out before that either. But during quarantine, I was seriously like not even moving because I was just home. So for me, those 300 calories a day were seriously challenging. And let me tell you, it was something as simple as me going for a walk. Just walk the dog outside. Seriously, you're burning calories. Walking is pretty freaking healthy. Later, after walking, I started finding myself being able to jog. So I would go for jogs, I would walk, I would jog a little bit. 3-4 weeks later, I found myself running. I was finally able to run. So I would, let's say in the tracks, I would walk the track at least 2 times, then I would jog and run at least like 2 more, and I started running, jogging, running, jogging, running, jogging, or just walking. Something as simple as making sure that at the end of the day I had my steps. Later on, I found myself doing 500 calories. So I was burning 500 a day, which is what's healthy, because 3,500 calories a week is 1 pound. So obviously, if you're burning those 500 calories every single day, you should be losing from 1 to 2 pounds a week. So for me to get started, and for me to understand that it was like any type of exercise matter. You don't have to do a hard 2-week program. You don't have to go to the gym every single day and crush it. And if you're that type of person, congratulations. Like, I absolutely, honestly, I wish I was like that type of person that could just wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna lift 50 pounds today. My goal has never been to be like bulky looking or like being able to lift a lot. I honestly just wanted to feel healthier and leaner, especially for my height. So for me to understand something as simple as just any type of workout matter, even if you cannot go for a walk, something that I read online was your body doesn't know the difference whether you're jogging in place or you're jogging outside. And so sometimes I was not able to, like, let's say, go for a walk, so I would just do it at home. Yoga mat, start jogging, start walking, make sure you're getting your steps in for the day. Literally, the key to losing weight, at least for me, was to start taking care of yourself, was to start taking care of your body. You don't have to push your body to 100%. You don't have to force yourself to like go to the gym every single day and just do all these hard workouts and be sore all the time. It is something as simple as being loving and caring of your body. Seriously, I could burn 300 calories a day and not go to the gym, and I'm still seeing kind of like the same results. Obviously, you still want to tone up, but the second you start taking care of your body and understanding not to push it further than you should, or if that's just what you want to do, like, great. But for me, it was to understand that I was going as I can. I was not pushing myself to give that 200% every single day, because I knew that this was a lifestyle for me. I'm not like pushing myself or basing myself off a scale. I'm generally taking care of myself, And now that I'm further into my fitness journey, I know that I could do more. I am like doing 2-week programs. I am like going to the gym sometimes, but I'm genuinely going as I can. I'm not pushing myself any further. I am not like forcing myself to finish this program, to like be super active. No. And to be honest, for me to start seeing it as just calories and getting some steps in for the day, that's all the workout I really need. Even the days that I'm not like working out, I would just like walk around and like run errands, or like even inside the house, and by the end of the day I would still have my 500 calories. It is something as simple as just getting up a chair and just like walking a little bit from the kitchen to the room, from the room to, I don't know, walk the dog, jog a little bit. I'm still burning my 500 calories, and it is so much easier for me because I'm not just like extra pushing myself. I'm never sore from my workouts unless like I really like go to the gym. But at the beginning, that's not something that you want to do. You generally want to find something that you could stick to. You generally want to find something that you're not like pushing yourself to the point where you're gonna be like unmotivated because you're just so sore from it. Generally find something that works for you, even if it's as simple as walking a mile, and then move it up to 2, move it up to 3. Next thing you know, you could be walking 4 or 5 miles a day, or at least if you want to count it in steps, like 10,000 steps a day. Generally, just being active and burning some calories counts as a workout. But yes guys, that is absolutely it for today. Those are my basically magic 4 steps to how I lost 40 pounds. Like I said, I can't really put a timeline into my weight loss because I didn't see results for like a month, or at least like a couple of weeks. It is something I'm gonna continue to do. Obviously I'm still not where I want to be because I'm still a little bit overweight for my height, so at least I have, I think, at least like 10 more pounds. But if you're going on your fitness journey or on your weight loss journey, let me know how it's going for you. Let me know if you have any better tips to how you've been losing weight. Maybe I'm always open to try new things. If any of the steps really works for you, just let me know. Let me know how much weight you're planning on losing this year. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy during all these hard times. Bye.